Just as a quick disclaimer before we get started with this video, Mountain West IRA does not offer investment, tax, financial, or legal advice to clients. We do not promote, endorse, or offer any investments, and individuals who believe they need advice should consult with the appropriate professionals licensed in that area. You can always give us a call or shoot us over an email. However, if we are unable to answer your question, we will be pointing you in the correct direction. Now let's get started. Are you worried that the economy will hit your retirement? Well, you are able to actually take control of your retirement account with a self-directed IRA. If today's market is too volatile for you, making you a little nervous or unsure of what is going on with your retirement, or if you just don't want to rely on just the stock market anymore, you do have other options. And today we're going to cover how self-directed IRAs held at Mountain West IRA can help you choose your investments and really diversify in assets that you know, like, and enjoy working with. A self-directed IRA at Mountain West IRA works just like any other IRA at any other financial institution. However, you do have the opportunity to choose what you would like to invest in. The allowable investments inside of your retirement account can include real estate, private lending, cryptocurrency, precious metals, and so much more. If you know and understand some sort of investment, bring it to us here at Mountain West IRA, and we can let you know if this is allowable inside of your IRA. We have people that actually lease cows. We have people that do car loans. We have people who loan on businesses that they are not associated with. We have people who do normal real estate notes as a private lender, but to investors who are doing rehabs on properties. There are all sorts of things that you can do with your self-directed IRA. You just have to come up with the creative way to actually invest those funds. Make sure you do your due diligence and then tell us how you want those funds to move inside of your retirement account. Think of us more of like a record keeper. We are the people that make sure the paperwork is correct for if for any reason you did get audited from the IRS, we would make sure you have everything that you need so that you have a successful audit. That's worst case scenario. The core benefit of using a self-directed IRA, you do have the same tax advantages as an IRA at any other custodian, but you get to invest in what you know, like, and understand best. So for the tax advantages, we do have some webinars on each type of retirement account and how those tax advantages are for each of the accounts, but it can grow tax-free. You may get a tax write-off now and then pay taxes later. There's all sorts of options depending on the type of retirement account that you have. There are certain transactions that are prohibited, like buying property for you or anybody in your lineage, really, your parents, grandparents, children, grandchildren, and their spouses. You cannot buy property for anybody in that ladder of family, is what I like to call that. And you can't live in it. You can't vacation there. You're not able to do any of the handyman services on the property, which the IRS likes to call sweat equity. So you cannot do any sweat equity. So when you are purchasing, utilizing your retirement funds, there are some prohibited transactions and things you do need to know. We have webinars on this, but you can always call us and ask any question that you have, and we will lead you based off of what the IRS guidelines are. If we're not able to, we will point you in the correct direction to who you will need to talk to, which does sometimes look like a financial advisor or an attorney that specializes or understands self-directed retirement accounts. With a self-directed IRA, you do have more freedoms, but this also means that you have more responsibilities with doing your research, making sure at every investment that you do, you are very knowledgeable in and understand what can go right and what can also go wrong. Self-directed IRAs are best for investors who are wanting to look at alternative ways to use their retirement accounts, whether it's retirement from an old 401k or maybe you're self-employed and you want those funds to go into an investment that you know, like, and understand best. That's always an option too. But really the best candidate for a self-directed IRA is looking for an alternative to stocks or diversification in their portfolio. Now, Mountain West IRA does not have a public stock trading platform, which just means that you'll have one account at Mountain West IRA for those alternative options, and then you'll keep your account at wherever your current custodian is that does have a stock trading platform. And those are the big names that you know and recognize from commercials and things like that. A self-directed IRA is great for people who have experience in investing, or you have done a ton of research so that you know and understand what you are getting into. No matter what type of allowable investment you are doing, you do want to make sure you do your due diligence. I cannot stress this enough. And self-directed IRAs are best for people who are understanding that you do have to be hands-on. You do not send your money here and we take care of everything. That's not what self-direction is. Just like the name says, self-direction is where you actually get to decide the investment, you do the research, and then you tell us where to direct those funds. And we just make sure you have all the proper paperwork and that your IRA is managed in a way that if the worst case scenario were to happen and you are audited, you have every single thing that you need and it goes successfully. If you have any questions or you want to poke around and see if self-directed IRAs are right for you, you can call us at 866-377-3311, or you can book a free consultation with the link in our bio. Thank you so much for joining us. We do have plenty of other videos that you can check out on our YouTube channel. And if you have any specific questions, please type those down below and we would love to make videos on those questions as well. However, calling us or setting up an appointment is going to be the best way to get your specific questions answered the fastest. Thank you so much for your time.